Hello everybody, welcome back to the Family History Project magazine for January 2021. We are so sorry that we're very late this month, but we've been busy. We've been working our tails off. We've got a whole bunch of new stuff we're trying for this year. Let us know what you think. If you can think of something else we can do to educate, inform, and help out, let us know, please. So, what's going on this year, Michael?
Okay, we've got several new things that we're doing this year. We're doing a segment called Stories in Stone, and it's about family and neighbors and friends that we know that are buried, and we take a picture of their tombstone, do a short bio on them, tell them our memories of them, and different things they did, what we know, and what we've researched. So we're going to be doing that. It'll be a short snippet. The bios will be way more in depth, but it's just we're documenting where they're buried.
And we're still doing the in-depth bios off and on. We probably won't do them every month, but they'll still be around.
We're going to do a series on DNA mapping.
Yeah,
ethnicities and
what we're doing is we're looking at both of our DNA ethnicity matches, and we're going to start with the highest percentage, and we're going to go to where that DNA originated from, as far as we can tell, like France, Germany, England, Ireland, and we're going to find the first person who immigrated to America from that country, so we'll all know where that ethnicity, where that DNA came from.
right.
And kind of explain more about DNA, what exactly it is and how it works, how we use it, just some cool stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna have a little segment called Moments with Mike.
Notice there's not a Moments with Doug.
There's a lot of moments, but we won't get into that. That's a whole.
We're going to get to that in a minute.
But anyway, I'll be talking about various things about genealogy and tips and stuff that I've learned or still learning, because you can always learn something new. And there's a lot of new things that are out that's just recently come out that's available to everybody. A lot of them are free stuff.
Software, websites, there's just so much stuff out there now.
So we'll be talking about that a little bit, just a little tidbit and ideas and information to help you with your research or whatever you're doing.
Cool.
So we're also gonna. This is written.
You're supposed to have this memorized.
We're gonna make an index of all the homemade movies that Uncle Estill and Aunt Cleo did. Try to break them down.
Split them down into like Christmases, family reunions,
Vacation.
Adams, Martin,
Right.
things like that.
Simmons, Girls.
So it's easier for you to find people that you're looking for in the videos.
Right. So it just makes it easier when we want to find whatever topic or whatever person, we can find video of them and make a little biography or use it however we need to.
Speaking of indexing, something that we meant to do last year but we never got around to it, is we're going to, all of the shows that we've done since we started 2 years ago now, 2 years, we're going to go put an index on so everyone knows what is in each show, what we talk about, biographies, photos, whatever. So you can just look at a glance and see if there's something you want to watch.
Right, like the how to clean a tombstone, the proper way to do that, color correcting photos. So it'll really help us out, and it'll help you out because you can find a topic you're interested in and go right to it.
It's all about making our history more accessible to you.
Right.
And anything you can think of that you'd like to see, please, please, please let us know. What's up?
We're also Doug's gonna do an in-depth thing on the Harrington Adams family book.
Yes, I have the book Hearth something in Homespun. It's a Beth Harrington book she wrote about the Harrington and the Adams genealogy, early genealogy, and I want to get really into depth in that. A lot of very cool stories, a lot of tragic stories. It's our history, and it will be interesting.
And to top it off, we're still working on our blooper reel.
We're working
We've
on
got
our
so many
blooper
bloopers.
from somebody.
So we're still working on it to edit it together so it looks and sounds great.
It will be a lot of fun when we get it done.
Right. We have some crazy times here sometimes.
Oh, Lord. And we're also, we're going to do, I don't know if it'll be a series or just a one-off thing about how we put all this together, documenting our research, the videotape, the lighting, the software we use to edit everything with, just about behind-the-scenes look, so you see what we do every month, that we love to do every month.
Right. Also, something new that we haven't done yet, we've talked about it, and we're still planning different stages of it, but it'll be coming hopefully sometime this year. We are going to be available to do research for people and research projects, genealogy, photo restoration, color correction on
Stone
photos,
cleaning.
and tombstone cleaning for ancestors, and it's something we've been doing here for a long time anyway. So those services we're going to offer, and when we get it together, it'll be posted on the site with the information you need. So there's quite a bit we're working on this year, trying to get it together, and we'll still be doing biographies on ancestors and aunts and uncles and great aunts and uncles.
And of course, birthdays and anniversaries,
Right.
those will never go away. So we'll always be here.
And hopefully you're staying safe with COVID and everything.
Yes.
There's so much going on.
Wear your mask.
Wear your mask. Be safe. Be careful. It's really
It's
scary.
dangerous. It's scary right now. It's a scary time we're living in.
So we wish all of our family to be safe and have fun. Hopefully we can get together this year for a reunion.
Would be awesome.
Would, because it's been over a year since we were getting close to
It's
it.
been many years since the Adams had a reunion.
Right, so hopefully we can get together, hopefully sometime, and get together and have a meeting and do something fun as a family. Go on an outing, go to karaoke, something, bingo, who knows.
And I'd like to, as a final thing, extend an invitation to everyone. If you have any interest in how this works and you would like to be a part of it, come help us and hang out and run the camera, work on the lighting, work on research, holler. We would love to have more people helping us out. And it is fun. We have a lot of fun. It's crazy. And this one, you'll find out in the blooper reel. But please, if you have any interest, holler at us.
We're getting a little bit more comfortable behind the camera.
Some of
We're not gunshots like we were when we started. So,
And we're learning new things. Michael's learning how to do color correction, which helps out a lot because it's very time consuming. I'm still in the process of scanning and posting Adams Martin photographs from Uncle Lloyd and Aunt Lucy's collection. I have thousands of them left to do. If you'd like to know how to do color correction, restore photos, right here, come here and help. You're more than welcome. Love to have you.
right, photo restoration is fun. It really
It
is.
really, it's fast. I've done
really
it
is.
for 20 years and it's still fast. It's my me time, my zen. You know, everything else goes away. I just get to work on restoring the photograph.
So yeah, we've got a lot of things planned, so we're going to work on them, and I think it's going to go pretty good. We've got some great ideas, and we're going to start documenting more cemeteries our family's buried in here locally, and probably down in Morgan
Yeah,
County.
we're going to be
Sure.
getting all of our aunts and uncles on both sides that are interred in the Kansas City area. We'll be doing little book stores on all of them. My memories, Michael's memories. And importantly, we're going to show you how to find your graves.
Right.
It's almost impossible to find these places. We visit them all the time, so we're going to map out for you exactly how to get to each person's grave.
Hopefully be able to get a plot number and all that information for you, and that way you can find them. If you're up here local, you can go to the grave and see them.
Because we know how frustrating it is to walk a cemetery and try to find a grave, and you're there for hours and hours and hours, and it's crazy. I mean, we've walked probably every cemetery in the city looking for people.
I Woodlawn, I walked the whole entire cemetery, not all at the same time. It's a huge cemetery. Oak Ridge Memory Gardens on Salisbury here in Independence, I've walked all of that.
We've walked that several times.
I have not walked all of Floral Hills, so I walked certain sections.
You would like to volunteer to walk Floral Hills for us?
Right. So, but I have walked Woodlawn and Oak Ridge and Mount Washington to find, to take pictures for people on Find a Grave that want a picture of the grave that doesn't live local. It's a free service that volunteers do. It's fun to do, but when it's a huge cemetery and you don't know where they are in it, or if they have a tombstone, it's still fun to do. I've helped several people, and there's been several people that helped
Even
me.
if you don't find what you're looking for, I always find something, one or two stones that are fascinating, just beautiful artistry in stonework. And I like that.
And it's good exercise.
It is good.
That's what makes me think.
Until you run on a snake.
There's nothing wrong with snakes.
There's a lot wrong with snakes. There's a lot wrong with snakes. And they're in every cemetery.
It's the Kansas City rats.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to wrap it up, and this is going to be a very short show this month. We're going to do this, the birthdays, of course, and then we're going to premiere our brand new series, Stories in Stone, featuring this month's Michael's great-grandmother on the Middleton side.
Lily Mayfinder Middleton.
We hope you like it. Let us know. Until February, Family History Project magazine starts now.
story is about my great grandmother, Lily Mae Fender Middleton, 1876 to 1965. Um, she started as a school teacher, her first job in Sherman County, Kansas, and was boarding with the Middleton household because it was the Middleton school, and she was working for the trustee, which would be her future father-in-law. And she taught in a one-room schoolhouse out there in Sherman County, Kansas. Um, she taught a lot of the Middleton kids, cousins, nephews, nieces, um, and even some of the Fender side of her family that was out there. Her husband died. Warren Elmer Middleton died in 1930. And in 1932, they moved to Independence because she had a daughter, Velma, that was living here. And her mother and her siblings were all around Missouri at the time. So she moved here in 1932 on Appleton Street, just off Truman Road, here in Independence, and lived there till she passed away. Um, she died in February of 65, so I didn't get to see her, but I've had a lot of stories told about her from her kids and my grandfather, Raymond Middleton. She played the organ at the Stone Church here in Independence, RLDS. She played the piano. All of her kids played some type of musical instrument. 3 generations, well, actually 4 generations of Lily Mae Fender Middleton's family have owned the house that she bought here in Independence on Appleton Street. It is sold out of the family a couple of years ago. But yeah, she was a really interesting person. I wish I would have got to meet her. She did a lot of neat things. She grew award-winning roses in her backyard. She had multiple roses bushes that she won awards with over the years. And also she was a housewife too, and canned all her food and made everything she wanted, sewed all her clothes, did a lot of neat things. So we're remembering her today, and have a great evening. Bye.